When the sights and sounds of the day start early in the morning and it's not necessarily light out yet, it's great to just step back and do your rules for decision and think about what kind of day you would like to have. And I just feel very blessed at having A Course in Miracles as my pathway, because it ended every idea I ever had of that there was something wrong with me personally. And yes, there are times when I've forgotten, and luckily I have mighty companions and the Holy Spirit to reorientate me to what is true. But to once and for all get a direction in which it was no longer my fault, and it wasn't that I had to try harder or do better, was absolutely miraculous. And to my mind, it's for everyone, the teaching of A Course in Miracles. And for me, it's the sharing of that in this very simple practical application that absolutely lights me up, because I feel I can share about the content of the Course, the experiential nature of forgiveness in everyday life when you just take courage and choose once again to see that there is a better way. Once you decide once and for all that this world is not your home, that there's something not quite right here, and that you'd really love to be convinced by the Spirit that there is a better way available now, immediately to you. And for me, the goal with the Course has always simply been peace of mind now. This idea of a future event that will happen, or a future time when everything is different or wonderful, but not now. I've never been very into that. I've really been into not a seeking and a searching so much as a finding and an experience of discovering I am loved now. And so every day, that's my commitment when I get up, is to doing my rules for decision, deciding the day I would have, and watching where I may fall off from that conviction and that certainty of purpose, that the peace of God is my one goal, and there's nothing else I need if that's my one goal. Everything else in form and time and space and in experience, in daily unfoldings and seeming bodily needs get met as long as that's my singular purpose. And it's my awareness that all my needs are met is what's allowing me to relax deeper and deeper into this trust with the Holy Spirit. Of course, my awareness, being miraculous, is available to notice that my needs are met and what my needs really are. And my need is for trust, safety, peace of mind. These are my needs, and these are met abundantly, as well as anything in form. And so I just think it's really important to say that when you have this singular goal and this singular purpose, and you put it out front every morning, no matter what seems to be presented to you in your day, that is the wind beneath your wings. That is what carries you through. And I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful, because there was a time in my life where I suffered extreme depression. There was a time in my life where I couldn't go outside the door. There was a time in my life where I had to plan what I would say to people. I obviously have no problem with that now that I let the Spirit speak through me. And I really just feel that during this time of the lights and this time of coming up to preparation for Christmas, the advent of Christmas, that it's a wonderful time for everyone. It's a natural in this darkening of the day that everyone steps back and does a certain amount of reflection. Whatever you find when you reflect upon it, it's not going to be true of you. These thoughts of guilt and shame and blame from the past, whether they're against your own name or someone else, they're not going to be true. And this forgiveness that I'm speaking of is going for that not being true at all. That not being is forgiving yourself for what never was. It's forgiving them for what they never did to you. And there's no loss in it. It's a gift this Christmas that you can give to everyone. And we've all been together on this pathway of 90 days of forgiveness now for quite a while. And so I just encourage you to embrace the gratitude today for this path that we're sharing of A Course in Miracles. Perhaps you're on a non-dual path. Perhaps you're just beginning in finding out what makes you feel alive and passionate and where the tickle in your own heart is. Whatever today is for you, allow it to be a rejuvenation of the gratitude for that small, still voice in your mind, for that sparkle in your heart that says, there has to be a better way. And reach out. Reach out for that better way. And so if you have a question, put it in the comments below or DM me. And if you have a sparkle in your heart for a certain topic that you'd love to know more about, or a question you'd like to ask, then do the same. Because there is a better way. And it's highly individualized for everyone. It's not a cookie cutter approach. So there's no need to say, I don't know that I'd like it to be like that, because the form is what you have to give up. You don't know what it's going to be like for you, except that it'll be happy. And that's the invitation.